Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagasarya Astuta Sita Sisimadi Divine Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Nanda Guru Vaishnava Navacharya Srila Haridasa Kurti Jai Prabhu Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakti Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shama Radha Kunda Giri Gauravan Jai Vrindavan Ram Ki Jai Mathura Ram Ki Jai Navadvi Mayapura Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Ram Ki Yamuna Mai Ki Jai Yogesh Mai Ki Jai Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Samaveta Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Jai Gaura Premananda. All glories assembled in peace. All glories assembled in peace. All glories assembled in peace. All glories to peace. Guru Ki Gauranga. Namah Vishnu Pari Krishna Pari Krishna Pari Krishna Namaste Krishna Pari Prabhupada Krishna Sri Gaura Karana Sakhi Bhakti Om
Akshuralmilitam Dina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Visham Satitam Vinamukare Swayam Rupa Kadamodam Dharati Swaratam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tapadakam Shri Guru Vaishnava Visham Shri Rukham Sarvajatam Sarvada Raghunatham Kulaśekhara Maharaj ki Shri Mukunda-mālā-stotra ki Hare Krishna. Continue our reading from Mukunda-mālā-stotra. Text 7. Chintayami Harim Deva Sartatam Chintayami Harideva Sartatam
Chintayami Harideva Sartatam Manda Hasa Buddhitam Natanam Bhujam Manda Hasa Buddhitam Namantu Anangujam Nanda Kupa Tanayam Sarakaram Nanda Kupa Tanayam Sarakaram Narada Jivin Vrinda Vanditam Narada Jivin Vrinda Vanditam
Chintayami Harineva Santakam Nandahasa Muditanandujam Nandagopatanayam Radakaram Naradadi Munivrindavanditam
Chintayami. I think. That Hari. About Lord Hari. Eva. Indeed. Santatam. Always. Manda. Gentle. Hasa. With a smile. Mudita. Joyful. Anana Ambujan. Full lotus face. Nanda Gopa. Of the cowhead Nanda. Tanayam. The sun. Parat. Param. The supreme absolute truth. Narada Adi. Beginning with Narada. Muni Brinda, by all the sages, Banditam, worship, translation and focus. I always think of Lord Hari, whose joyful lotus face bears a gentle smile. Although he is the son of the cowherd Nanda, he is also the supreme absolute truth worshipped by great sages like Narada. Please repeat. I always think of Lord Hari, whose joyful lotus face bears a gentle smile. Although he is the son of the cowherd Nanda, he is also the supreme absolute truth, worshipped by great sages like Narada. Asking Kulaśekhara things of the Lord and remembers his happiness, the king also becomes happy. For Krishna is eternally happy, but the conditioned soul is mostly unhappy. When we live in forgetfulness of our spiritual nature, even our so-called bliss is illusion. It is unsatisfying, flickering pleasure, chapala sukha. The poet Govinda expresses this in his song, 𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐝𝐴𝐻. What assurance is there in all one's wealth, youthfulness, sons, and family members? This life is tilting like a drop of water on the lotus petal. Therefore, you should always serve the divine feet of the Hari. Another Vaishnava poet, Mukunda-mālā-stotra, has expressed the happiness of the Supreme in a song addressed of 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐭. Ha ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Balokana Kuru Ami Bado Dukhi. My dear Lord Nityananda, you are always joyful in spiritual gifts. So you always appear very happy. I have come to you because I'm most unhappy. If you kindly cast your glance upon me, I may also become happy. I always think of the Lord Hari. Lord Hari, his lotus face is always smiling. Just one thing that goes with one quality that goes with divinity. When you look at our scriptures, you see the Kshatriyas are going to fight and kill each other. But when they speak, very sweet, very, very sweet. It's poetry. If you look at the Ramayana, Mahabharata, they speak poetically. they are going to kill each other. So when you hear what they are speaking, it's wonderful. They are glorifying each other. So when that is just pious people. But impious people, as degraded as we are, our faces are always tighter. Due to immeasurable anxiety. Immeasurable anxiety. Tighten our faces. Like a tiger face. If you don't see tiger's face twice. Tiger's face is one scene. You would never like to see it twice. Because it's never it gives a signal of danger. When you see conditioned souls with a tight face, it gives signal of anxiety. Anxiety. And then if you make mistake to go further than that, to hear the word, all poison will be poison will be distributed. So, it's not advisable to look at the cases of non-devotees. Not advisable. Because there's nothing wonderful. Nothing wonderful. It's only frustrations you will get. So Kulaśekhara Maharaj is describing Lord Krishna's lotus face is what? Always smiling. Smiling. Smiling means what? Krishna has no tension. There's no anxiety. There's no tension. When you see when Krishna is going to kill you, Jesus was speak very important. Oh, lowest of the beast. If you have come here to challenge me, then you should come to me. Don't disturb your people. Come to me. This Krishna was speaking to Krishna. He said, you are lowest of the beast. Why are you disturbing my people? Because when Arisasura entered Vrindavan, he was shaking the ground with his movement. He was digging the earth, shaking by his weight. Therefore, everybody was terrified. And Krishna tightened his dirty legs until the goat is over. You lowest of the beast, don't disturb the peace of my people. If you have come to a challenge, then it should come to me. But don't disturb my people. Let them enjoy. But the demon was very angry to hear Krishna insulting. He was very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. I saw that also with Lord Mukunda was attacked by Parashura. He was very peaceful. His father was in anxiety. Oh, what is this? What an auspicious moment. My son has got a wife and we are going to celebrate this auspicious moment. Why this man has to come in this time? Because he's a Kshatriya. Parashura is against Kshatriya. He was Kshatriya. Especially for his young children and the wife. He was disturbed. But Lord China was very peaceful, smiling. Even when he challenged him, I heard that you break the floor of the chair and you are calling me Ram. This one is for Ram. Let me see what they can do. He was very, very peaceful. He was speaking with the person, and China was very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. I was seeing that. This is the Lord. Happy, serene, gentle. His face, so sweet, so sweet. The beauty alone, so sweet. The body is so clean and very clean and smooth like a bottle. Like a bottle. He was not intention. Without speaking, he didn't have to speak. Perhaps I was speaking, but he didn't speak anything. He simply stretched his hand to speak. Lord was stressed. He brought it to him. And strongly, and drew into his ears. Then he told Parashar, see, nothing goes for nothing. Every action there is a real action. Now I have raised this. It will do something. So you tell me, which of the two things you choose? Your locomotive power or the power of your steering? This is a challenge, and this is the result of challenging someone. Especially somebody who can beat us. If you challenge a person who can beat you, you are less intelligent. You suffer with it. So, see the result? If you destroy something, tell me which one. That's what I'm feeling difficult. Okay. If you destroy my austerity, I can perform another one. If you destroy my locomotive force, I won't be able to have time to go back to my family. So take my austerity so I can go back and destroy it. And then Lord Machanda came out. He as Vishnu. And Vishnu. Not as a human prince, but Vishnu, what happened? He was humble. He suffered the business. So that is the Supreme Lord. Smiling face. In other words, Kulaśekhara Maharaj is what? This is his vision. This is what he is saying. That's his vision. And he's sharing that. This is what I want to see. Although you are the son of Nanda Maharaj, the king of the cow state, still, you are the supreme personality of God. This is Kulaśekhara Maharaj meditation. I shall always think of Lord Hari. 𝐂𝐚𝐤𝐬. 𝐂𝐴𝐤𝐬. 𝐻𝐸𝐴𝐽𝑒𝑣 I shall always think of Lord Hari. Hari is everywhere. Lord Hari is everywhere. And that is the vision of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj sees Lord Maharaj in the single life where? Everywhere. Everywhere. That is the vision. His father asked him, is everywhere? Everywhere means that he can also be in my room, in my house. Yes, he's here. Yes, he's here. Everywhere you see him. Here, he's here. In this pillar also? He said, yes. He pointed the pillar because Hiragashima knows everything in that place. The only thing he didn't do was that pillar. He was reflecting. I know every corner of my, I know everywhere here. The only place I don't know is here. He cannot be hiding in my room, maybe here. Maybe here. So he pointed to that pillar. And Kulaśekhara said, yes, everybody needs to be here. So he's there also. Yes, Kulaśekhara. Yeah, he's there. And the Lord was there. And he's always there. He's always there. He's always there. To care for his devotee. Oh, undecaying Hari, thou art wisdom and ignorance. You are everything. You are ignorance, you are wisdom, you are everything. Yes. You are the substance. And also, perishable and imperishable. You are the substance. You are the source of everything. Everything. We follow Maharaj's vision. You are the substance of all perishable and imperishable elements, and the refuge of all developed rudiments. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, eternally in appreciation for what you are, and especially because we want the mercy of the Lord. It is natural to invoke his mercy by respectful obedience. Respectful obedience. No arrogance. There's no arrogance. So here we have Damodara. They are falling in the same way, offering the prayers in the same way. Lord Krishna is eternally happy. So if we want to be happy, what to do? He is eternally happy. And sometimes we may feel a little, just a little. I use the word tottering, tiltly. A drop, it's a drop. Sometimes you have a smile. Sometimes. But not always. The Lord has a smile always. Always. If we want to be happy, we should join with the supreme happiest person, Lord Krishna. That is where we will get the solution of our problems. Without Krishna, we cannot. We cannot. Our mistake is to think we can act separately. We don't have time to act separately. If a part of a machine falls off, there is no value. There's no value. It's very important only when he is connected with the machine. So we have no value only until we get ourselves connected back with the Supreme, for which we are meant for. We are meant for that. Being with the Supreme Personality, then we will have real life to exist. we mentioned many times. We are living a life which has been detected by our senses. The life we are living is detected by our senses. We have never lived a life on our own. And we will never live a life of our own. We will never live a life of our own. We will always live a life detected by our senses. The senses are pushing us, do this, do that, do that. We are running here and there due to the pushes of the senses. The soul has never lived a life. Can you see our problem? How grave our situation is. We will live a life only when we start acting on this soul platform. Our senses are not detecting from the Atma is connected with the Paramatma or the Paramatma, the Supreme Soul. It is only then we will live a life. The life which is not detected by senses, the life which is detected by the soul. So enjoyment is on the soul platform. Only when the soul is in connection with the Supreme Soul that we enjoy life. That is real life. That is life. Look at it very carefully. See, everything we are doing here is not the Atma that is detecting. It's our senses. The stomach says, eat something, all that are going to die. Okay, you eat. Right? It is not the soul who says you eat. The stomach is saying. The tongue says, this is not palatable. Take another one, the palatable. Okay, let me take the one that is palatable. The tongue says this is not palatable. This is how we have been living our life. Not the soul detecting. The eye says, oh, this is ugly. Don't look at this thing. Look at the other one. It's ugly. It's beautiful. This here we are living here. Everything is a dictation from our senses. Our senses, not even that we belong to the senses. The thing which we have is controlling us. And you get a foolish person who is thinking I'm the supreme. Oh, I will become supreme. How? How are we going to do that? By what means? What is our potency to do that? Foolishness. Chapala Sukha. Chapala Sukha. Flickering. Tottering. 1 minute, the next minute, sad. Every time, this is what is happening. Every time. Ups and downs. Buttra, praliyate. Go up, come down, go up and come down. Is that advancement? So let us follow Narottam Das Thakura, who says, Haha Prabhu Nityananda Paramananda Sukhi Kripa Valokana Kuru Ami Bado Duki. My dear Lord Nityananda, you are always joyful in spiritual bliss. Nitya Ananda. That is not Nityananda. He is eternally blissful or joyful. That is Nityananda. So, eternal bliss has come down to this material world. We didn't invite him to come. He came out of his own sweet will for our benefit. So what to do? What to do? Dr. Das also he said, Asatri Satakori Modinita Podapashuria. This is our misfortune. Instead of us to follow Narottam Das Thakura's footsteps, since you always appear very happy, I have come to you, a miserable person who is full of misery. I have come to you, a blissful, eternally blissful person. We are opposite. You are eternally blissful person. I'm always a miserable person. I'm taking shelter of you so you can also make me blissful. I'm most unhappy. If you kindly cast your glance upon me, I may also become happy. That is their mission. The mission is to make us Sukhis, not Dukis. The time we change Duki to Sukhi. And also we say Prabhupada made the hippies happies. That is the process. That's the process. So we have to give them the chance to make us Sukhis. We have to give them that chance. How to do that? Take shelter. Take shelter. Declare. We should declare, not on that correct teaching or say, declare. This is my situation, I'm an unhappy person, and I'm coming to you to make me happy. Please make me happy. Please make me happy. Make me happy. Yes, because that is the nature of the soul. The spirit soul is eternally happy. But that happy has been covered over by the cloud of our sinful activities, our sinful desire. The desire to act independently. Not to act, to think that we can act independently. Yes, not to think. It's not there, but we are just thinking. We're just thinking, I can be. In this prayer, King Kulaśekhara reveals himself to be at the stage of spontaneous love for God, in which the devotees goes beyond mere formal ceremonies and ritual recitations and things of Lord Hari always. This is the actual standard of happiness in devotional service. We have to go beyond the external rituals. Many Hare Krishna devotees think, chant Hare Krishna and go back to Godhead. That's our ignorance. Chant Hare Krishna, go back to Godhead. Which Hare Krishna we are chanting to go back to Godhead? Which one? Yeah? This offensive one? We should learn how to chant. We should learn how to chant, to go back. Yes, we can chant and go back to Godhead. We should learn how to do that chanting. What is that chanting that how to chant and go back to Godhead? We should learn that. This is the actual standard of happiness in devotional service. Such constant remembrance of the Lord is possible through constant chanting of His name. Our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended in his Shastaka, Kirtan Sada Hari. One should always chant the holy name of the Lord. In this way, one will always be happy in the joy of Lord Krishna. The Lord's happiness is always increasing, like an ever-expanding ocean of Anandam Buddhi Varadhanam. And the living entity is meant to dive into that ocean because his original nature is to be ever blissful in contact with the Lord. King Kulaśekhara further hints at the unlimited happiness of Krishna consciousness when he described Lord Krishna as the son of Nanda Gopal. Krishna is the Lord of Vaikuntha, and he expands himself as a Chatuvyuha, as a Purusha avatars, and as many other forms. But his original form is a cowherd boy in Goloka Vrindavan. That is Krishna's original form. Shyamam Tribanga Lalitam Niyata Prakasham. That is Krishna's eternal form. It's eternal. Jam Shama Sundara Chinta Swaguna Rupam. That's Krishna's eternal, original form. It's original. That is Nanda Gopa Tanaya. He came to Vrindavan Dham with his world. Within this world, to reciprocate loving exchanges with his pure devotees here, who wish to be his friends, parents, and lovers. They cherished the desire to serve the Lord in intimate ways, and they finally fulfilled it after, as the Prabhupada says in his Krishna book, accumulating heaps of pious activities. In other words, after they had perfected their loving devotion to the Lord through many lives of service, he appeared in person to reciprocate with them in their specific mood. Krishna enjoyed playing as the son of Nanda. For example, Krishna will sometimes delight his parents by carrying his father's wooden slippers on his head, just like an ordinary child. And Krishna will also enjoy his magnificent pastimes in Dwarka, where he lived in unequaled opulence in 16,180 palaces, with an equal number of queens. Narada once visited the Lord at Dwarka and saw him engaging in various pastimes in his many palaces. At that time, Narada became astounded and described him as the source of all opulences. There is no contradiction between Krishna's charmingly sweet pastimes in the simple village of Vrindavan and his magnificently opulent pastimes in Dwarka. All of the Lord's pastimes were oceans of happiness, and a devotee who can always think of the Lord performing any of his multifarious pastimes dives into that ocean. Even in this world, one who always thinks of the Lord will forget all material miseries and enter the spiritual abode. In Vrindavan, the cowherd ladies would tell Krishna, Krishna, the Lord of Vaikuntha, the Lord of Vaikuntha. The cow ladies are telling Krishna, Krishna, come and dance. If you dance, I will give you some sweet. Not even the whole gulab jamun, just a piece. I will give you some piece. Just a piece. The Lord of Vaikuntha, and he's dancing for the piece of the the sweet. What is that? What is that? Yes, that is Krishna, the supreme lover, the supreme enjoyer. He's enjoying with his friends. That was the thing Lord Brahma saw to be, for Krishna to be qualified as the supreme. Lord Brahma did not see his Vishnu ability, his beautiful power, his Vishnu power, the supreme creator, the supreme opulent person, the most powerful. Lord Brahma did not see that. What astounded Lord Brahma that he cannot forget, which he described as Krishna's most powerful thing in his life. Krishna lovely dealing with his devotees. He's dealing with his devotees. The cowherd lady is, Krishna, come, show me your head. Krishna will point her. This is my head. Show me your feet. Krishna will point. Show me your nose. Krishna will point it there. What is your hand? Right one, left one. Show me your fingers. Krishna will say this. Where's your eyes? It is supreme personality of Godhead. Who is what? Krishna said, I am Jnana, Gamyam, Gyeya. I am the object of knowledge. I am knowledge. I am to be known. This person, the ladies are commanding. Show me your nose. See, this man. He's a master of Saraswati. Saraswati worship and serve with what? With affection. Lakshmi Sahasrasata Sambrahma, Savior Manam. This very person, the lady says, show me your head. Now, this is my head. And he's doing it with joy. Because I'm doing that with joy. Do you think Lord Brahma would tell Krishna like that? But why gopis are doing that? Because they have power to do that. What is the power? Their love for Krishna is supreme. Their love for Krishna is supreme. That is their power. Their power is not physical power. I can do this, I can do that. Nonsense. So Kulaśekhara Maharaj is praying to Krishna. Let me remember, made me into the smiling, beautiful, smiling face. Dear Lotus, just give me that. That's what I want. That I will never forget. I will never forget this. Let me not forget this. Let it become my permanent festival. So it's my permanent festival that will celebrate every moment. This is what the devotees want. Hare Krishna. Questions? Comments?
Lecture. You just told us that in Hare Krishna we are thinking that chant the holy name and Bhakti. So my question is, how can we identify that we are chanting properly?
One who is chanting properly. Anyone who is chanting properly. Our attachment for Krishna will be increasing. Our interest in Krishna consciousness will be increasing. Our vision of this material world will change. Our attraction will fade. Our attraction for this world will fade. No appetite. Because we are having something higher. Anything which is inferior will automatically go down. Anything which is inferior will automatically go down when there is something high. Just like one becomes humble when you get somebody superior to you. See that? I can be proud here, this, but when somebody superior comes here, silent. Yes? Your power is finished. You cannot stand before this. So you go now automatically. Surrender. You surrender completely. That is the process. So when we know my job is good, when you are getting all these experiences, right? We want to talk more about Krishna. I want to hear more about Krishna. I want to do more things for Krishna. We will not have time for anything else. Gradually, detachment will be manifesting. Detachment will be manifesting gradually. It will be manifesting. We will lose taste for anything that is not Krishna conscious. Yes. The name will become sweet and you develop attachment with the name. Attachment. Appreciation for the name. When you get up in the morning, nothing matters, nothing, everything is zero. Only the whole name becomes your preoccupation. It's chant. Yes, it's chant. I was in one temple one day, early in the morning. I saw one devotee. She got up from as soon as she got up, took bath and whatever, the next thing she went to machine to start showing cloth, not for the deities. She's not showing the cloth for the deities, she's showing that for herself. So my mind was thinking, what is your japa? She didn't remember japa. What she remember is what is her concern. These are initiated devotee. One will know you're making advancement when you forget that. You don't remember that. You don't remember the name. See Kulaśekhara Maharaj. This is what I want to remember. Wherever I am, wherever my mind, my senses go, Krishna, it should be there for me. This Mukunda-mālā-stotra. That's advancement. For those who are chanting nicely, this is what you'll get. Yes.
Our senses are making us run here and there. So we are engaged with our senses. The soul is how to say, is not acting accordingly, but it is attached to the senses, the senses is driving. But as we learn that spiritually, the soul also has the senses. So at what point in time the senses of the soul will overpower the senses actually we have?
When you attend to that stage, when you attend to the higher stage, that, for example, when the stage of Nistha, our mundane senses will not be acting, so our spiritual senses will be acting. So we have attachment for Krishna. Krishna's name, Krishna's paraphernalia. No more attraction to this world. That is the way. It has to be. All right? Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki, Sri Kulaśekhara Maharaj ki, Mukunda-mālā-stotra ki, Jai. Did I go?